sparkle. I gotta get the sparkle.
Can
I get the sparkle?
You could use the sparkle. I get the sparkle.
No, it's not working.
No, that one.
Oh, yes!
I got the sparkle. So that song's for a reason, because we don't want to stop believing. For all the educators here, we have Mrs. Beneventi, Ms. Newberry, all of our administrators. If you're a teacher, educator, raise your hand, please, if you're an educator. I want you to don't stop believing. Please don't stop believing. Because all the work you do, we remember. For all of our parents out there, raise your hand, because I know it's been tough the last couple of years. Please don't stop believing. I know it's really tough. We really, really appreciate that. So I am the warm-up act for Kate. Her brother came in just for the booze. Her sister came in just for, she said, heavy amps, premium open bar, we'll come back from school just to have some food. And her lovely mother, Allison, here, and I'm the warm-up act, and we had numerous songs, Drop It Like It's Hot, Narco, but they wouldn't let us play them, I'm sorry. So we're gonna have some humor because she's really nervous, and I have no problem at all talking in front of people. So you ask us, what is our journey and why we're here? Well, first of all, when they said kale, I said, man, my cardiologist again wants me to eat healthy food. I eat carrots, cauliflower. I said, that's not that kale. But with all seriousness, this is our journey, and this might be your journey. All of our students and all of our children have an exceptional superpower. I know that. That might be their smile. It could be their laugh, their twinkle in their eye. But you know what? Then there's a kryptonite that takes away that smile, and may take away that twinkle or that laugh. And for our family and other families, that happened to us, and it happens every single day. And so what do? So this is Kate's journey. All the way through K through 8, loved school. Sometimes school didn't love her back. Got to freshman year, went to her high school. Struggled mightily. Came back second semester, we said, might not be the place for you. Always have seen her therapist or psychiatrist, some things. And she said, we can share this, because that's great about my daughter, because she says, you can share my story. It's okay, Dad. And so her story was, I want to harm myself. I don't like school. I don't want to be here. And we said, what do we do? What do we do? So unfortunately, an ambulance had to take her to a hospital and admit her. And then we didn't get to see her. And then we only could talk to her on the phone, and believe me, she was angry at us, really, really angry at us, and why am I here? And really was really mad at us. And after that time, she then went to an inpatient program and spent some time there. And we waited for the placement, and thank goodness for Plainfield Academy. Thank you for saving our daughter. Thank you for everything you did for our family. You saved our family. Thank you so much. So what happens there is there in terms of that. So what happens there is she went there freshman year. Great. And then sophomore year, and then, damn, COVID. So it wasn't the normal place, and so then she got involved in CAAEL. Again, I said, what's CAAEL? It's, I don't know, art CAAEL. And then senior year, it came back, and it was volleyball for CAAEL. And then it was softball for CAAEL. And that was great. But I have to stop a second and tell you why CAAEL is important. Why are you here having some drinks and having some fun, and why you're going to empty your checkbook to support this great organization? I'm going to say it again. You're going to empty your checkbook. Because, you know why? This is so powerful, so I'm going to tell you two things. So you talk about problems, and you kind of try to solve problems downstream. So I got a dog. My dog comes, yells, barks at the Amazon guy all the time. All the time. Thanks, Allison. So I'm downstream. I'm trying to solve the problem. Trying to get the dog away from the door. Not solving that downstream problem. It's an upstream problem. So I get the dog to say, the Amazon guy is a friend. Let's go see your friend out there. Let's do something. Let's train you to do something. Understand that this is an upstream problem. And that's what CAAEL is. It's prevention and intervention. It's slower and hazier. And what CAAEL doesn't do, we don't want to suspend our students, because we know what the research shows. When you send a student, more than likely they're going to go to prison, or they're going to drop out of school. So we need spots for therapeutic schools and for CAAEL to give them something else. It's an upstream problem. We don't solve problems. Downstream, we got to get the preventions. We got to love kids, and we got to get that smile back and get that kryptonite away from them. Second thing we want to do is you ask yourself is, why is it, for that CAAEL was a phenomenal thing for Kate. I'm going to tell you why, because we all have sunlight. For me, when I have a bad day at work, Allison knows where I go. I go downtown Plainfield, I run my route, I go through the forest, the coyotes chase me, go see the deer and run a couple miles, and I get home and have a good time. But for her, she had to find her sunlight. And for us, it was at the table talking about, you saw those pictures, when she was on the bus. You could be from LT, you could be from York and Glenbard. I'm from the city. It's Cary High School. I just saw my friends 50 years ago, so I'm talking to them, talking about those experiences, about what high school and about sports did, and how it brought the joy to my face. But for her, it brought her sunlight, because she laughed at the kitchen table and talked about the experiences, and we won, and we did this. We got to play a great game. I hit the ball over the net. Basketball, vertically challenged.
Play basketball?
Tall 6'6" kid, vertically challenged. But for her, it gave her sunlight. And so Kale gives that sunlight back. And that's what the importance about Kale's about. You say, why am I here? Why am I doing this? It's giving kids back their sunlight. We have to keep on with that sunlight, because if we don't give back that sunlight, we're going to lose our kids, and that's the prevention we need. It's an upstream. It's not downstream. We don't solve it when they're in crisis. We try to help them before they get there. Because number one, Kale gave belongingness to Kate and all of her friends. Just like you felt when you're in high school or you're in college, you keep on talking to those people. That belongingness is number one thing for school. We have to connect kids at school, and for Kale, that connected her. And now, 19, loving it, having a great time, and really I'm so proud of her. Her mom is phenomenal. Mom took a lot there. That's what moms do for this, because sometimes us dads don't know how to express it. We shut down and don't say anything. And the last thing I want to do is, when you see a semicolon, or you see someone with a tattoo with semicolon, you ask yourself, what does semicolon mean? Semicolon is that an author's trying to write something, they don't want to end that sentence, and they want to correlate and add something to it. A semicolon in mental health is to say that their story's not done. And you know what? Kate's story's not done. It hasn't been written yet. Just like all the other kids, it hasn't been written yet. So when you see that semicolon, please. Did I warm them up? Yes, you got one more last story. Mrs. Benedetti, Miss Newberry. There were so many accidents. Kate hit the floor, knocked out kids, tackled people like football and softball. We owe you like 72 boxes of ice packs. Nurse Kelly called us every day. Yep, Kate almost got a concussion. Yep, Kate knocked out some kid at second base. It was like a total sport for her, but she loved the injuries. We owe you like 77 ice packs. And it was like, Nurse Kelly called me at work. Hi, Nurse Kelly. Yeah, she got hurt again. Could she stay at work? Can I have to leave? No, she can make it, thank you. So without further ado, she's got it down, and I warmed it up. Did I warm them up? Yeah. Okay, hon? And this is Kate. And you know what? Take that kryptonite right now and put that in a pocket for her right now, because she's really, really nervous and she's going to do it.
So I finally joined Kale. I joined Kale Art in junior year, but in senior year, after all that hounding since the first day of the academy from Miss B, I finally joined Kale. Kale taught me some very important lessons. Never judge other people, always accept them for who they are. At the end of the day, the score doesn't matter. It's about the sportsmanship and showing kindness. The eligibility requirement helped me stay on track with my attendance behavior, because if I missed a day of school, I couldn't do Kale. So I always tried to be there unless I was sick. In my assignments, I always wanted to make sure I could participate each week, so I got my work done.
You typed it, not me, for the record.
I don't have my reading glasses on, so.
Hold up.
Help them up.
Oh, so then I knew if I got my work done, I knew I would be eligible to play Kale that week. At games, when I didn't receive a sportsmanship ribbon, I still felt a sense of pride and joy and enjoyed every single game because there were some kids that didn't get a ribbon and I did. So I remember this one. It was our very last, not a very best volleyball game, and this kid did not get a ribbon all season. So me and another teammate gave both of our ribbons to the kid because he didn't get a ribbon all season and we wanted to make him feel included. The biggest way Kale helped me is to get out of my comfort zone. Like I said,
This is huge right now.
I don't like talking, but
Okay.
it got me out of my comfort zone because I got to meet new people that were going through the same thing that were at the academy, like my teammates. I knew KO was a safe place for everyone, and everyone didn't feel judged of how they hit the volleyball or hit the softball. We all knew if we could hit it or get help from our teammates, we knew we could count on anyone.
All right, thank you.